Good evening, I'm Praram Vadahal. Let's begin with the main stories. Massive flood with debris rocks Solukhumbu. 12 houses, health institutions, schools and concrete bridge over Dudhkoshi River swept. Rescue team reaches disaster site. Risks of accidents higher with traffic police setting traps for checks in the middle of roads. Vehicle drivers and passengers also violating traffic rules. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi holds a telephone talk with Professor Mohammad Yunus, the Chief Advisor of the Interim Government of Bangladesh, reaffirms India's support for peaceful and progressive Bangladesh. And Taekwondoins Bharat Singh and Palesha training in Great Britain ahead of the Paralympics in Paris. Both athletes aim to earn medals for the country. 14 houses, 1 school and a clinic of Solukhumbu's Khumbu Pasang Lamurir municipality, Ward number 5, have been swept by the flood in Thame River. The river flows along the border of Dolakha and Solukhumbu districts. According to DSP Dwarika Prasad Khimere, one person has been missing in the flood, as he added that a bigger human loss was avoided as the incident took place during daytime. Teams from Nepal Army and Nepal Police have reached the incident site. Officials have said the region in the river basin of Dudhkoshi is out of danger. Locals say the flood might have been triggered by either a glacial lake outburst or a landslide. 7 more houses are at high risk due to the Thame River flood. Communications and electricity has been disrupted since the incident took place. The government had provided the opportunity of appearing in the chance examination to all students who had failed the secondary education examination or the SCE. However, of the total 242,000 who had failed the SCE, 33,000 did not even apply for the chance exam. Despite a total of 52% or 242,000 students failing the secondary education examination, SCE were provided the opportunity to appear in the chance exam by the government. For this, the letter grading directive was amended on the order of the erstwhile Minister for Education, Sumana Shrestha, based on which students failing more than 2 subjects were allowed the opportunity to appear in the chance exam. However, of the 242,000 who had failed the SCE, only 209,000 took the chance exam, while 33,000 students did not even apply for it. The Ministry of Education had directed the local levels, schools and universities to conduct coaching classes for the students who had failed the SCE. Questions have now surfaced regarding why such a large number of students did not take the chance exam. Even of the students applying for the chance exam, 30% did not take the exam of Nepali, 28% of English and 20% of mathematics. Analysts are of the opinion that the students have not appeared for the chance exam because of reasons including lack of subject-specific teachers along with financial and family reasons. Education experts are of the opinion that such large number of students not making the use of the opportunity provided by the government was a topic for research. Many have also said that the system of assessing year-long learnings of the students by a 3-hour examination was not scientific and have called for evaluating the entire examination mechanism. 33,000 students not applying for the chance exam is a serious issue and must be investigated. However, the education sector of the country could further deteriorate if timely and adequate attention is not paid towards the lack of subject-specific teachers, assessment of traditional education, and evaluation mechanism and political interventions at the academic institutions. It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. Public Pulse. Before we ask today's question, let us take a look at the result from yesterday's poll. Yesterday we were asked, why have campaigns to control dengue not been effective? 17% were for A, lack of coordination, 67% were for B, feeble efforts, and 16% were for C, lack of awareness. And here is our today's question. Why have the 33,000 students who failed their secondary education examination SCE not appeared for the chance exam? Your options are A, fear of failure, B, focused on employment, and C, not interested in academics. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. The state has been widely criticized following the death of a male hit by a truck in Gottagar of Bhaktapur on Thursday. Most of the public have poured their grievances and frustrations over the behavior of traffic police and have also raised the issue of the driver's discipline. They have also expressed anger over the practice of traffic police conducting secret checks. Majority of the road accidents have been attributed to the negligence of the riders and drivers, but in recent time, the manner in which traffic police conduct checks has also been blamed for accidents. A scooter rider died on the spot on Thursday after being hit by a truck while he was being held by the traffic police in the middle of the road in Gottagar. The recent practice of installing checkpoints in the middle of the road to find riders has raised the risk of accidents. Traffic police hiding in the bushes to get hold of riders and the latter trying to escape being fined has both increased the risk of accidents. Based on Nepal police data, 35,404 road accidents have been reported in the past 1 year. On average, up to 97 accidents have been reported on a daily basis, with 2,369 losing their lives in 1 year. Of the 35,000 accidents in 1 year, most have motorcycles and scooters involved at 19,984. Cars and four-wheelers have caused 6,800 accidents, trucks and tankers 1,400, and buses have caused 2,193 accidents. There are more than 600 traffic checkpoints across the country where accidents take place as the faulty riders and drivers attempt to escape police action. Based on the police data, 1,750 million rupees have been collected in fines from the public for violating traffic rules, which unfortunately has not been used properly. The government has for many years tried to form a separate authority for management of roads and vehicles. Around 4 million registered vehicles ply on the streets across the country, for which just around 5,000 traffic police have been deployed. A probe committee has been formed under the leadership of Superintendent of Police SP Pradeep Kesi to investigate the accident in Gottagar Bhaktapur, which claimed the life of a person. The committee has already begun its works as well. Earlier, Minister for Home Affairs Ramesh Lekhak had directed Inspector General of Nepal Police Basanta Kaur to investigate the matter. On Thursday afternoon, a truck hit a scooter, which resulted in the spot death of Uttam Koirala. Koirala was a local resident from Eastern District, Okhaldhunga. In one of the CCTV footages of the incident, the truck is seen dragging the scooter for some distance. Situation was tense in Gottagar after the incident, as locals had protested. In our Public Voice segment, we asked in several provinces regarding the factors of traffic rules that should be considered. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
जेब्रा क्रसिङहरु हेर्नु पर्यो अब सानसानो बच्चाहरु अब स्कुलको टाइममा बच्चाहरु हिँडेको हुन्छन् बुढाबुढी हिँडेको हुन्छन्
ट्राफिक कार्यालयबाट दिएको सिग्नलहरुलाई पनि फलो अप गर्नुपर्छ लाइटहरु भयो क्रसिङ गर्दा त्यो भयो ओभर स्पिड नगर्नु पछाडी गाडी आउँदै छ कि छैन लाइट दिनु पर्यो जेब्रा क्रसिङ हेर्नु पर्यो मान्छेहरु बाटो काट्दै छन् कि छैनन् विचार गरेर हिँड्नु पर्यो बाटो अब कतिको जाम छ खाली छ भनेर हेर्नु पर्यो लाइटहरुलाई फोकस गर्नु पर्यो दायाँ बायाँ हेरेर गाडी हेरेर बाटो काट्ने हो गाडी आउँछ गाडीलाई हेरेर हिँड्नु पर्यो नियम पालन गर्नु पर्यो जेब्रा क्रसिङबाट बाटो काट्ने र बाटो काट्ने क्रममा दायाँ अथवा बायाँबाट गाडीहरु आइरहेको छ कि छैन त्यसलाई चाहिँ मध्यनजर गरेर कुन साइड जान लाग्छ भने इन्डिकेटर्सहरु बाल्ने त्यसपछि साधनमा चढिरहेको बेला मोबाइलहरु प्रयोग नगरिकन हिँड्ने फर्स्ट अफ अल चाहिँ सवारी चालकमा लाइसेन्स हुनुपर्छ
Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli is to begin his foreign visits from Thailand in the ongoing term as the Prime Minister. Oli is to leave for Thailand on 4th of September to attend the Bay of Bengal Initiative for Multi-Sectoral Technical and Economic Cooperation BIMSTEC Summit. Appointed the Prime Minister for the fourth time, Oli is to leave for Thailand to address the BIMSTEC Summit on the 4th of September. According to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Prime Minister Oli is to hold talks with government leaders of neighboring countries, including India, during the two-day summit. Immediately after conclusion of the BIMSTEC Summit, Prime Minister Oli is scheduled to leave for the United States of America to attend the United Nations General Assembly. He is to address the UN General Assembly on 26th of September and return Nepal on 28th of September. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs has also begun internal preparations for Prime Minister Oli's India visit. However, dates for his India visit are yet to be decided. Meanwhile, Minister for Foreign Affairs Arzu Rana Deuba is to leave for her India visit on Sunday, where she will hold talks with her Indian counterpart, Indian Minister for External Affairs Subramaniam Jaishankar. Preparations have also been made for Rana to meet Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It is now time for a short break, but for more news, do stay with us. Nepal Rashtra Bank Governor Mahaprasad Adhikari has suggested for taking actions under banking offence against those who urge others not to pay their loans to the banks. At today's meeting of the Finance Committee under the House of Representatives held to discuss on the Banking Offence and Punishment Second Amendment Bill, Governor Adhikari identified the need to take actions against activities in progress in social media and organized manner. Governor Adhikari said that problems were being faced in recovering loans because of the messages directed towards not paying the loans, saying actions had to be taken against those spreading fake news about banks in social media under banking offence. Governor Adhikari identified the need for rewriting the bill.
यदि कोही कसैले बैंकिङ प्रति गलत दुष्प्रचार हैन गलत किसिमको प्रचार प्रसार अथवा दुष्प्रचार गर्छ र बैंकिङको मान्यताहरु भन्दा बाहिर गएर उसले काम गर्छ भने त्यो कसुरजन्य काम यहाँ स्थापित गरिनुपर्छ। अहिले हामीले असर परिरहेछ। केही व्यक्तिहरुले यसरी काम गरेको कारणले गत 1.5 वर्षदेखि कस्तो असर परिरहेछ भने एक त रिकभरी समस्या भइरहेछ किनकि बा तिर्नु पर्दैन कि कसैले 20 लाख सम्मको नतिरे हुन्छ भनेका छन्, कसैले 5 लाख सम्मको नतिरे हुन्छ भनेर हिँडेका छन्, नेतृत्व गरेका छन्। उनलाई हामी केही पनि गर्न पनि सक्दैनौं फेरि।
Saying checks were about transactions, Governor Adhikari noted that they should not be considered under criminal offence. The government had registered the bill related to banking offence at the Parliament on 3rd October 2023 and it had reached the committee on 23rd of February. The committee had summoned Attorney General Ramesh Badal and Governor Adhikari for discussions today. The United States Deputy Secretary of State for Management and Resources, Richard R. Verma, who is in Nepal, has held political parleys. Immediately after landing in Kathmandu, Deputy Secretary of State Verma met with Prime Minister K.P. Sharma Oli at Singadorwar. Verma spoke to Prime Minister Oli about economic development, women empowerment and possibilities of collaboration in the sector of energy, among other topics. During the meeting, Prime Minister Oli expressed his interest towards the upcoming presidential election in the United States of America. Verma has also met with Minister for Foreign Affairs Arzu Rana. According to the U.S. Embassy in Nepal, Verma-led delegation has met senior government officials, development professionals and business leaders to discuss shared priorities in economic development, women empowerment, energy and people-to-people ties. Verma arrived Nepal for 4 days after, after 4 days of completion of Nepal visit of Indian Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri. He will leave for New Delhi tomorrow morning after completing the Nepal visit. Time now for the international news. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held a telephonic conversation today with Professor Muhammad Yunus, the chief advisor of the interim government of Bangladesh. During the call, Modi reaffirmed India's support for a democratic, stable, peaceful and progressive Bangladesh. He emphasized India's commitment to supporting the people of Bangladesh through various development initiatives. Prime Minister Modi also underlined the importance of ensuring the safety and protection of Hindus and all minority communities in Bangladesh. Yunus, in turn, assured that the interim government would prioritize protection, safety and security of Hindus and all minority groups in Bangladesh. The two leaders also discussed ways to take the bilateral relationship forward in line with the respective national priorities.
Sports News.
Two Nepali athletes under Taekwondo are to compete at the Paralympics set to begin in Paris, France from 28th of August. Bharat Singh Mahta in men's category and Palesha Govardhan in the women's category are to represent Nepal. Bharat is set to compete at the Paralympics for the first time, while it is Palesha's second appearance at the mega event. Both athletes are currently training in Great Britain and are to leave for France after completing their training on 25th of August. The Paralympic Games or Paralympics, also known as the Games of the Paralympiad, is a periodic series of international multi-sport events involving athletes with a range of disabilities. The 2024 edition of the Paralympics is set to be held in Paris, France from August 28 to September 8. Bharat Singh Mahad and Palesha Govardhan are to represent Nepal in Taekwondo at the mega sporting event. Both the athletes are currently training in Great Britain and will directly head to Paris for the Paralympics. Moving on, the English Premier League is back in action tonight after a 3-month break as the best teams in England try to take down 4-time reigning champions Manchester City. In the first match of the season, Manchester United are to take on Fulham at 45 minutes past midnight Nepal time. That is all for the moment. Up next is the news in Nepali. Thank you for staying with us. Goodbye for now.